Oh, hello, everyone. How excited I am to be on this side of the pond, on this side of the eclipse season. I don't know how this last couple of weeks went for you. I'm talking about the last week of August and the beginning of September. Like for me personally, it was such a big dive into the physical 3D material and then spiritual as well. And I feel some really strong karmic cycles closing now. And this is not a cliche. I know you hear this a lot, but well, the reason why we are here today, and today is the 1st of October, welcome to October, welcome to witchy season, welcome to work with the shadow, welcome to work with spirits. I'm like super excited we're in this season now. On the 7th of October, we have the full moon in a sign of Aries. The Aries is the first zodiac sign in the wheel, and it's the one that highlights a question: who am I? Who am I? And through life and through experiences, we change. And we change the answer to the question: who am I? So, we still have Libra Sun. So energy of the sun is in Libra, moderation, balance, beauty, harmony, all the beautiful stuff. And then when it comes to the shadow, when it comes to the dark night, we are talking about the energies of Aries. And Aries is like, I want to do things, I want to show up, I have the energy, I have the will, I have the inspiration to do things in a different way. So the card of Aries in Tarot is the Fool, and the Fool has been misunderstood a lot. The Fool is not stupid. The Fool is free. The Fool is innocent. The Fool is not being bothered by opinions, a judgment, whatever. The Fool is true to himself. He's connecting to his inner child. He's going from that place of expression from his truth. So, let's dive in deeper. The cards on the table are like really strong, and I am very pleased to see these energies on the table because you know what? I would love to see your comments. I mean, I know we don't have time to share much now, but I'm really curious to know how this last couple of weeks went for you. How did eclipse season feel? We are now closing it and we are now on the other side of the pond, and now we can observe everything and understand the lessons that we learned. So yeah, if you have a moment, please do share that. Let's start talking about the cards. There is a lot of major arcana on the table. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big cards, and we have Zen entering the house. Come, baby. You want to say hello? Right. So the Wheel of Fortune, the Temperance, the Star card, the Hanged Man. And I'm going to leave this one for the end. I'm going to cover it for a moment because it's super powerful. The Temperance, balance, moderation, 5D, 3D, the Wheel of Fortune, things moving on, ready or not. This is what Aries is all about. Energy is going to shift. There will be internal change. Internal change leads to external change, and you can see how your reality is shifting. The Star, all about being true to yourself, being authentic, shining that authentic light. It is very much about showing up in a true core, because you know what, like if you're an empath and you socialize, you pick so much energies around you that you start questioning, like, what is my true identity in a way? Like, is this me, or was it me, like, I don't know, like last week or whatever? What this season does for us, what Scorpio season does for us, Libra season does for us, is like it takes us back to our center. Libra card in Tarot is the justice. Justice to yourself. Be just to yourself. So important. And then what we have coming in, digging in deeper into Scorpio season, the card of Scorpio in Tarot is the Death card, the breakthrough, shift, change, shedding the old skin, becoming the new version of yourself, and so on. So we deal with big energies. With these last 3 months of 2025, the month of October, 10-10 portal, month of November, 11-11, and then we shift to December. So like loads happening. I'm gonna leave those three here. I'm gonna talk about the Hanged Man for a second. And the Hanged Man is asking you to observe everything that happened to you in these last couple of weeks and how you see it now from this perspective. Are you getting aligned? Are you getting like clarity of mind, your answers about who you are now and who you want to be? And also allowing your time of allowing that time of reset and rest as well. What Hanged Man is doing, he's removing himself from the outside noise and he's recharging and he's connecting to his inner light, to his inner voice. And when he's ready, when he's fully charged, he's gonna like step down. Think about the phone and battery, you know. You can't do much with an empty battery, can you? Alrighty. The other two cards that are not major arcana but are very, very strong are the Ten of Pentacles showing up twice. The Ten of Pentacles is one card in a minor arcana suite that I find very, very strong. The reason being is it is number 10, it is the maximum of the energy you can get, and it's a pentacle, a coin, physical, material, 3D, which is very demanding and very challenging. But also there is an element of being connected to the spirit as well and being in the balance and really taking the maximum from the physical, but at the same time not feeling empty, because this is one thing about material world that I think we were taught wrong in a way, but you know, it's like your identity comes from what you have. So wrong. And now we have this awakening. I mean, I hardly ever do the reading this way, but somehow I'm just feeling from the older conversations I have at different places through cards or just like intuitively with people are just leading us to that point, like how spirituality has been neglected and how we are so lucky to live in a time now that we can talk about it without being like related to religion. Even if you listen to the last podcast or interview that Madonna is in Mercury retrograde already, Madonna gave like a few days ago, like the whole 2 hours and something conversation, her first interview within last 9 years is about spirituality. And this woman, like, she had it all. She had it all. And this is just one example. Like last weekend, I had like a beautiful conversation with a man who approached the table and he was very open and his story was amazing. You know, when you hear these stories, it's just a confirmation that you're on the right path and you're sharing the right thing and that we are all connected. You know, like your experience is my experience. If I physically didn't go through it, I energetically feel it. And we learn, like we all learn from that. So this is what Ten of Pentacles is talking about past teachings, past learnings, new approach, your legacy, your purpose. What makes sense for you in this 3D level, you know, in this material world. Eight of Cups, moving on, opening yourself to new experiences. I appreciate everything that was there. I appreciate everything that the eclipse season brought in and removed, because this is what eclipses do. And then being open to that Page of Cups. I love the Page of Cups energy. You know, when you have like a lot of water in your chart, you feel a lot. And you need that emotional support and understanding. And this is what Page of Cups brings in. It brings in nurturing. It is the new energy, is the beginning, is the start, but it has so much potential to grow into something big. Being it like the job you dream of, being it, I don't know, relationship you dream of, but that one starts from you, as you know. And then everything else that you want to manifest, because it is the time of manifestation, you know. Aries energy is so powerful. And we do have Mars in Scorpio, and Mars is the planet of destruction, right? And Scorpio goes deep. So let's destroy everything within us that is blocking us from getting the better version of ourselves. You know, just so you're like happier with yourself. And obviously the 3D is going to align as your inner world aligns with you. So loads happening 7th of October full moon in Aries. On the 21st of October, we're going to have a Libra new moon, very different story. October month is going to bring in a loads of cleansing, and I'm happy about that. I just came back from Malta, and I felt strongly influenced by that sun energy, like very uplifting, very much about go, go, go and do things. And I admire people that live in these like hot, hot countries, because I don't know how I would ground myself. Like, honestly, now when I came back, I just realized how much I appreciate seasons and how excited I am about autumn, because it allows you to slow down, at least slow down in the physical world, and dig in deeper and be more connected in a spiritual. So we have 31 days to go to Samhain, Halloween, whatever you want to call it. The time when the veil between the physical and the spiritual is the thinnest, and we can connect deeper. And that's what we are doing. So wishing you all the best. Oh, wait. Oh my God. I almost forgot. I don't know. I got very inspired to talk today. I don't know. There's probably like strong Gemini at the moment. So the surprise card, and the card from the Osho's Zen Tarot, is the Master. And the Master, I don't know like how much you can see. It's actually Osho's portrait, which I find very, very powerful. Like, you can judge this man for all the Rolls Royces he received. But obviously there was a reason why this came his way, and there is nothing wrong with that. So the Master in Osho's Tarot is really taking you back to yourself, and it reminds you to, by connecting to your true, authentic self, you're the better version for the actual society as well, and community. So I highlighted like few lines that I think are worth sharing. So basically it says, the master in Zen is not the master of others, but the master of himself. And this is something I want to highlight in the spiritual world as well, because we can see a lot of manipulation happening there nowadays. Now you can do an act on only that which makes you more joyous, fulfills you, gives you contentment, makes your life a work of art and beauty. But this is possible only if the master in you is awake. Who is your personal hermit? Who is your personal Osho? Who is your personal spiritual guide? There is no blissfulness more precious than the freedom, than being a master of your own destiny. And this aligns so beautifully with the full moon in Aries, where you're taking charge of your energy, of your decisions, of your life. Be the master of your reality. Sending love. Happy new moon. Sorry, full moon. Best wishes. Bye for now.